Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. Today we're doing something that I did last year and I had lots of comments saying they wanted to see another video. So I did eating Filipino food for a day and I thoroughly enjoyed it and the food was all delicious. There were a few comments telling me ways I can improve and ways I can alter things. So we're going to do another video today, but I'm gonna try out different recipes because all the recipes I tried last time were so good, so I want to open my world to more Filipino recipes. So we've already done the probably most popular Filipino dishes like chicken adobo and all those sorts of things, so we're trying new things which maybe I don't know their popularity level, but we're gonna give it a go. So we're gonna try out a new breakfast first of all. I just want to say that obviously I know that each recipe is kind of, every Filipino household has their own way of doing it and their own little sparkle that they add to it. So I'm not saying this is 100% the right way to do it, I'm just saying this is a recipe that I found and we're going to try it. So this is what we're going to make for breakfast, which is the chicken congee with boiled eggs. So I'm just sauteing off the garlic, the ginger and the onion, and it smells incredible. Now we go in with a little dash of black pepper. So a little dash of that goes in. Now this is a point that I didn't fully take into account. It says to put a stock cube in and let it melt, but I use these like funny stock pots. I find that they have a better flavour than stock cubes. I don't know if that's true or not, if that's just a Grace hypothesis. I am going to try and melt this one, but I don't know if it will work exactly the same. I mean, it's a stock pot at the end of the day, so it should do the job. And we just leave it to melt. Oh, it is doing, it's fine, it's working. The smells in this kitchen are astronomical, let me tell you that for free. So what I've done here is I have just browned off my chicken, and it just want to make sure that it's a little bit more cooked. So letting that get all golden brown. And then we're going to add our fish sauce to the pot. So you kind of mix in the rice when everything is dry. I think this, if it's anything like risotto and paella and all that jazz, it is so that it can like pick up the flavours. As you can see, it has absorbed all of those juices and those flavours from the bottom of the pan. Okay, now we add in our hot water. So for this meal, you have it with a boiled egg on top. So I'm actually going to try something that I've been wanting to try for a while, which is cooking a boiled egg in an air fryer, because apparently that is a thing that you can do, which would be superb, because I hate faffing around with filling up a pot of water, waiting for it, all that jazz. So we're going to try and make an air fryer boiled egg. Our little eggie is in there, so we'll see how it turns out. I really want to go and shower, but I just don't trust that this egg isn't going to explode in the air fryer. So I'm just going to wait it out. It's really boiling down. Okay guys, the air fryer has just beeped off. So what we do now is we rescue our little Lone Ranger egg and we put him in ice cold water. That's to stop him overcooking. So we're going to plunge him into the pit. If this works and it's a really good egg, I'm going to be so happy. No more flipping, faffing around with hot pots of water. Yay! We have a successful boiled egg! Woohoo! Oh lol, it's just floating. Right foot, levitating. I don't know if I've done this right. I added the safflower oil and all the other bits that are needed, but it doesn't quite look the same. And now you top it with some eggy and your spring onions and some lemon. Squeeze that lemon off. Okay, this is what it looks like. I don't know if this is right or not, but we're gonna give it a go. Right, let's taste this. Mmm. Oh wow. That is so flavoursome. Mmm, the Philippines know how to do their flavours, don't they? I wouldn't personally put an egg with this, but we're giving it a go. I'm not bowled over by the egg, but I definitely can see the addition of spring onion, the lime, all that jazz being necessary. Honestly, Filipino food is so tremendous. And I've probably butchered it anyway. And even with butchering it, it's still so yummy. And it just feels like a good hearty start to the day. Can I confirm? Absolutely delish. Hello little cherubs. Right, it's time for lunch. I'm feeling ready to cook some Filipino lunch. Now, let me just say that breakfast kept me going. It did. I haven't even been hungry all morning, which is an absolute mystery to me. But let me get up the recipe for what we're gonna have for lunch. Goodness, it's still loading. Can you believe that? In this day and age? What the heck? Still loading. So this is what we are having for lunch, which looks absolutely delicious. So I need to chop up all of my veggies, and I also even bought the Chinese sausage. How fun. I've never had Chinese sausage before, but we are gonna give it a go. Just reading the instructions on this because you basically get the little stir fry packets, and it's the pancit bihon ones, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, but I think you dissolve it in water and leave it on the side, and then you add it, I think 250 milliliters of water. This goes with. I'm so intrigued what this is like, because our stir fry packets here in England are very, very different from this. They're normally like a liquidy solution. They're never a powder. So I'm so intrigued what this will taste like. It's quite strong smelling, crikey. This sachet was actually really hard to find, but we managed to get it in the end. So I'm gonna give that a little stir. It's kind of similar to gravy, except you don't do it in hot water. So here's our little seasoning, I guess. Just done the prawns, and now I'm beginning to cook the veg in the pan. And I've got the Chinese sausage, which I don't know like if it's pre-cooked, but this is interesting because it's not something that I would traditionally add to a stir fry. And they were very, very expensive in Wing It, I won't lie. They were very, very pricey. And pray that they are worth it. How do you get them out of here? Hello? This feels so unfamiliar to add the Chinese sausage in to a stir fry. But I'm sure it's there for a reason, because they know what they're doing in the Philippines. So we'll see how it goes. I found one lonesome stock cube and I need to add that. However, they did say a shrimp stock cube, but I literally could not find it anywhere in the supermarket. So I'm gonna have to go for a chicken stock cube, which is a bit annoying, but it's all I could do. I literally browsed all the supermarkets to try and find if I can. So chicken one is gonna have to do. So we wanna crumble that guy in. Excuse me, Mr. Crumbly. Please crumble. There we go. Added the soy sauce and the parsley and everything that is needed. Now we're gonna go on this, which really looks like a chicken gravy. Doesn't it look like chicken gravy? It's looking gravy, baby. And it has thickened up a lot since I first made it. So we're adding that in, and the noodles. I just added my chicken and prawnies, and I'm giving it a mix, and it is looking absolutely phenomenal and smelling phenomenal. It has completely changed in colour. It's like some sort of magic trick has been performed, because the chicken gravy is now dark. Can you see? The little mixture that we put in, it's like really, it's kind of like giving teriyaki vibes. I wish they did these sauce packets in England. I found this one, which I'm going to make again, which is the stew base mix, which looks really nice. Look how good this looks. It's got the chicken, the prawns, the Chinese sausage. I am so flippin' pumped to try this, because I'm so intrigued what this sauce is going to be like. Is it going to taste like a black bean sauce or what? Let's go. Oh, that's really hot. I'm always so impatient with my food, and I eat my food so quickly. It's so bad. I literally gobble it down. But I just love it. I just want to eat it. Should you try the sausage first? Chinese sausage is interesting. It's definitely not like an English sausage, I tell you. I thought it would taste like a smoked sausage, but it doesn't at all. I don't know if it's the sauce that is, like, it's a little bit tangy and fruity. No, I think it's the sausage. The sausage is a little bit tangy. Why is it tangy? The sauce is really good. It's kind of like a soy sauce vibe. It's like a teriyaki. Maybe I'm getting this all wrong. But anyway, it's really good. And now I wish that they did those sauce packets here in England. More readily available. So I'm going to enjoy this whilst watching some YouTube, so don't mind me, alright? I had my lunch, which was lovely. And I am still a little tiny bit hungry. So you know me, I'm a little bit of a snack queen. I love a snack. And when I was in the shop looking at the sauces to buy, I stumbled across, obviously last time one of my favourite things was chicken adobo. And I found corn snacks in the adobo flavour. I love corn snacks, I love adobo. So this can only be good things, I'm thinking. Let's see what they're gonna say. Why are corns so good and crispy and crunchy as a snack? Like, These are better than normal corn snacks. They're light and puffed. Normally they're really like, oh wow. The Philippines know what's good. They know what's hip hop happening. I'll tell you that. So good. It's gonna be my little afternoon snack because we have a good dinner coming up tonight, guys. Really good dinner. Buckling your seatbelts. I forgot to say what I was making for dinner because I was just so excited. But we are making beef caldeta. I want to say that's how you pronounce it, but it's like a beef stew. But it was quite different from a lot of the other Filipino recipes I could find. It even has olives in it. What? I don't know if this was just a rogue recipe or if it is a proper Filipino one. So please let me know in the comments. And also let me know in the comments any other things that I should try because I had a really good time this day. I'm not even gonna lie, it was great. So we're just doing the onion and the garlic in there first. Okay, now we've added the beef and we're just letting it brown. So it's been 5 minutes. I've added the bay leaves, the chilli, the pepper, all that jazz. Now I've added the tomato, the beef broth, and you leave it to cook for 2 hours. So I'm gonna let it do its thing, and then after that you add everything else. Okay, I've just added all the veg, but I think that I may have overstuffed the dish a little bit. I'm gonna try and stir it all in, but I'm hoping the peppers are gonna like shrink down a little bit when they cook, you know, hopefully. So whilst that is cooking, I'm gonna be making the banana fritter. This is where I went wrong last time because I used the wrong banana, but I think I have the right one this time. And we've just added the banana to the dry ingredients and we have mixed that together, and now we add our wet ingredient. And we go with the eggy and the milk and the vanilla. I don't know if this is the right texture. I think it looks quite runny in comparison to his. It is all popping off. We've got the rice, the stew, and I'm about to fry these babies. Okay, I'm hoping these are gonna be more successful than last time. Okay, I think I need to leave them the other side for a little bit longer, just to get that bit more golden. So they've just come out, and you sprinkle apparently some sugar on them. And apparently then they're delicious. I'm gonna do a little sneaky try before I have dinner. Hot. Oh wow. Guys, these look so good. Last one. I halved the recipe because I wasn't sure if they would work or not. But let me confirm, they have worked and they are delicious. Okay, this is what the beef stew looks like. What do we think? Okay, here is the finished stew. Now it's time for a taste test. That beef is so soft and tender, sweet mother of pearl. It's so different from all the other flavours that we've experienced. This is really hitting the spot.
What country is this from?
It's Philippines.
Is it?
It's not very Philippine vibes, is it?
No, it's a bit on the hearty side. It's not British, but it's a bit on the hearty side, and it's not very, yeah, with the bay leaf and everything in. It's like what you get in a winter in Britain.
But it's delicious.
Yeah, it's really nice.
The beef is soft and tender.
So, just had the Filipino thing, and I've stolen Grace's camera because that's what I'm doing now. Filipino thing, if that's what they cook in the Philippines, I'm gonna book a plane ticket, because that was pretty good.
That beef stew got a round of applause from the family. Honestly, we loved it. I can't get over how good all the Filipino recipes I've tried are. Every single one, my family love. It just hits different. And for pudding, we've got the banana fritter. It's got the lovely, caramelized outer and I'm going to have to do a third one of these because the Filipino food gets me every time. Please let me know if there's any things that I should have done slightly differently. I already know that there probably is because obviously I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here following a recipe, trying my best. But it was really, really, really delicious. I hope you're all fabulous and having a great Monday. Love you loads. Bye.